Hi, and welcome once again to Leadership A to Z. I can't believe how far we've gotten. I'm going to miss these when we're done. But today's letter is the letter Q. And for Q, I'm actually picking a word that has got both positive and not so great characteristics, implications, impact, whatever seems like the right word to you. And that is qualified. And the reason I say it's both positive and negative is because clearly, as a leader, you need to be informed about what your organization does, what the strategy is. We've talked, I think, a little bit at this point about strategy in the past, or I've certainly talked about it on my blog. I lose track of where I talk about things. But strategic thinking is important. And you need to be qualified in the sense of being able to manage time, manage people, and so on and so forth. All these things that we have been talking about and then some. The reason I say that it also has some not so great implications for you is that very often, as a leader, we get stuck in imposter syndrome and fraud factor. I don't remember if I've mentioned this on one of the previous videos, and it doesn't really matter because it bears repeating. I not so long ago saw an article in the New York Times where they were talking to Howard Schultz, the past CEO of Starbucks. And he said that everyone in the CEO level sometimes gets this sense of, I can't believe I'm in this position. I don't belong here. They're going to find out that I don't know what I'm doing. So when we get stuck on this question of qualification, of being qualified, we can go down a very bad path, and we can end up in a situation where the inner critic is running rampant and we start to doubt ourselves and so on. On the other hand, if we use this question of being qualified as a way to inspire us to keep learning, to keep developing our leadership skills, to keep understanding more about the organization that we work for and about the industry that we work in and about the people that we are responsible for leading and the projects and so on and so on and so on. In other words, the constant learning. Then we are, by definition, going to stay relevant and qualified. So be careful with this word, but also be aware of the need to be qualified without going down that path of feeling like you're not qualified. It's a balancing act. So that's where we are for the letter Q, and I will see you next week for LMNOPQR. Take care.